The Rock, Women of Action Figure, and we're here with another action figure unboxing and review. And I think that this is a really good time to pull this down off of my wall and showcase it, especially considering what is going on at this time with politics. So today we're going to be looking at the real life action figure Kamala Harris, basically the Democratic nominee for president. And I know that some people are all worried about politics, talking about politics. I'm not going to turn this into any type of politics thing, but I like her, so I'm not shying away from that or have any problem with that. I got this long before there was any announcement of her running for president. Even I think like I got this like in 2016, not 2016, like 2020. This was given to me along with a couple of others. So on the website itself, it's pretty cool because they have a whole bunch of different figures, and they were founded in 2008, and they have all types of characters that you can pick up on their website, and I can put a link. And normally, like, real action figures wasn't something that I was like into getting, but honestly, as I just started collecting, I realized that I like to get characters, whether they were playing like a fantastic character like a superhero or sci-fi, or if it was something more normal, like even like Princess Bride. So I mean, why not get a political figure? And by the way, they have different ones. I will definitely say that just judging by what type of action figures that they have there, I would say it's probably more left leaning, because I mean, like, when I just look at the site, they have Kamala Harris, they got Pete Buttigieg, they have Joe Biden, they have Obama, and they have Trump, but he's in a prison suit. So yeah. So I mean, for me, that's funny. Hey, some of y'all you may not find that funny. Hey, have a sense of humor, right? But this figure, as I said, it was gifted to me, but most of their figures on their website run for about $20, and I've had this for a while. But honestly, once I saw all that happened with the election, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a review, take advantage of the algorithm just like anyone else would, and see what I see. So I mean, obviously this figure is more in the line of like a Funko Pop, where it's not going to be doing like a lot. It does have articulation, as you can see, and we'll go through all that. But I mean, it's more like you just have it as part of your collection. But I just think that, hey, just like Funko Pop has basically every license out there, it's cool to be able to find something in the political realm, because I actually like politics. I know a lot of people don't. So you can see the box was great in itself just for display. It's a pretty good display in itself. And like I said, I had this on my wall with everything else. You can see the design on it, pretty simple. Like, it's cool. You can see here, the American dream belongs to all of us. It shows you the artwork. And as I said, I've had this for a while, so this isn't any specific based on her running for president now. I think it was more when she was just running along with a bunch of other people in 2020. But they have updated their site and basically mentioning that she's running for president now. So obviously there's probably going to be more sales of this figure coming out. But it's good. Go check out the site, because seeing how the people who work on this and the artistry that they put into these designs is interesting, because that's one of the things that I'm trying to learn in my journey as well, is what these people put into it, because it is works of art. I mean, whether you're talking about McFarlane, different Hasbro, yeah, people argue about different things that could have been done right or wrong, but a lot of these things are well put together with like just awesome artists that help make this. And I think that this is a really good example of that, but also let you guys be the judge. So you can see in the back, once you take it out, still have the little sun in the back. That's really cool. I like that. so you can easily put it back in if that's how you want to store it. And honestly, I think I might actually do that just for now instead of keeping it loose. So you can see basically it comes here in little plastic. It doesn't even, oh no, I was gonna say, was that twist tie at the bottom? It doesn't even have any twist ties at the bottom, just simple plastic holding it in, but it holds it well, and then it pops out, and then there you go. So let's take a closer look. So as I said, I think I really like how they do the different, you know, paints, and you see that people are like, you know, painting and working on this to like really try to get the lightness and put into it. Like you can see like even what they did to do the highlights with the hair, and like that kind of stuff I really appreciate. And it's like, you know, you can see it, and you know, obviously there can be like little things that you can always see on any action figure, but I think that's actually just dust or something like that. But even like the eyebrows, the eyes, you know, anytime you're doing teeth or something, that's difficult, but like even that like looks nice. And like I said, the hair is really cool and stuff like that. Now obviously oh, so you can see here, yeah, so 2019. So actually, yeah, so I got this around 2020, so this was probably made in 2019. So you can see that here. So obviously, you know, as far as what you get, again, this is more about the likeness and almost kind of like a statue than anything else. So I mean, and then usually political figures usually are wearing more basic business type clothing, so you're not going to get anything crazy. But you can see here again, like even though, you know, you see some action figures where everything is a little bit more separated, yeah, all this is part of the figure, from the brooch to, you know, the jacket and the shirt is all one, the pearls and all that is all one, same thing with the skirt, and then down to the shoes. But even though like that part is basic, like I said, I like that in my action figures just because it breaks up, you know, all the crazy outfits and costumes that other ones have. So as I said, articulation in this case, you can see it's really just going to be the bending at the elbow. There's no even underdress here, so there's no knee bend. You can kind of like move the legs like that to help with posing, but that's about it. And I don't think that, oh no, the hand actually does turn, so that's cool. But there's no, you can't, I mean, you can kind of move it, but I don't think you're going to really hold anything in there. Though the other kind of hand you can. So I guess you could play around with that. You know, it's like put like a sword in her hand, like go to battle. I guess if it's going to be Trump, they can have like a sword fight or something. I don't know. But you can see as far as rotating, you have basically a bend at the elbow, and you can rotate the shoulder all the way around. And there's a little bit of head movement, but as you see, it's also all the way part of the neck and even part of the chest that gives you just a little bit, I guess, so that you can have like a little bit of turn or something like that. I'm actually not sure exactly what that design is, but I mean, honestly, that's it, and I have no problem with that. But let's just put her on the turntable for our final thoughts. Right, so here she is on a turntable. So as I said, I really think that these are cool. I think that these are the type of figures that you would put on your desk. You know, it's kind of like a little conversation starter, akin, like I said, to Funko Pops, where you have, you know, figures that you like, and for, you know, people who may like sports stars, you know, you have those bobbleheads. You have the people that love the Funko Pops for maybe celebrities and stuff like that. And politics, you know, there's a lot of people that really enjoy politics. I know that because how politics can be, some people get turned off from it. But there's people that actually like the basics of politics, you know, like what it should be, not all the craziness that has come from it. So to be able to collect different figures, and like they have people from the Supreme Court, like RBG and stuff like that. So I think it's really sweet, and I think that, you know, whatever the results of the election, having her as part of my Women of Action figure collection, no one could be better for part of that collection. So I would say if you got $20, go help these people out regardless, just because I think that they do a really good job with these. It's a nice little niche to have someone that makes political figures, and the artistry that they put into these figures is really impressive, and I'm really happy to have one. And honestly, I'm probably gonna go out and pick up a couple of more. Maybe I'll get that Ruth Gator Ginsburg Ruth Bader Ginsburg figure, maybe Stacey Abrams as well. So let me know what you think in the comments, because I'm really happy to have this figure as part of my collection. Hey, thanks for checking out the channel, and if you like what you've seen, please consider giving us a like, comment, a sub, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm as we try to make a push to reach out to more collectors that, like me, like to get that discount. Because you know how I say, no discount, no deal. Alright, catch you later.